Lavender Unicorn. Hey, first in chat. Yo, YouTube gang is here. Mike says, I hate it. In reference to the new update. National Morning Day. YouTube was excited today or needed someone to talk to, I guess. I see Jays. I see Pyro Panda. I see Swag Bags. I see Cute Carmander in the chat. And there it is. There is that 75 watt streak. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 75 streams in a row. I feel so lucky. Mimikyu time? Honestly, has like Henry already made a video on it or something? Yeah, apparently Mimikyu is unbanned or something. Caboose, thank you for the sub, sir. There's like too much to talk about today. There's too much to talk about. There's the Giannis thing. There's this new update. I just watched England draw Ghana. I mean, there's probably more. What am I missing? Let me get some music going. We've got one of those days where music will be on the Twitch side, no music on the YouTube side. YouTube. Sorry, not sorry. Copyright reasons. Sorry to bring it up, Miss Cat. Start with a little bit of country music. We ended our elo pretty high last time. Wait, so let me check this out. Is Mimikyu allowed now? Have we gotten the Mimikyu confirmation? If I go to battle, yeah. Wait, so have we seen this thing in action yet? Is it any good? Henry was playing it. Is it any good, though? And how does it work? Pyro Panda, do you want to send me a friend battle? I want to test out Mimikyu. Mimikyu. Let me find my best one. I don't really want to double move it. Shadow Claw and it. Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak. If we have single move, that's probably the way to go. Mimic. Oh, maybe I have a better one. That doesn't look too bad. What does this go to? 89. You can shield to stay out of busted form. First non-shielded move puts you in busted -1 defense permanently. I'm not processing this. I should have been watching Henry. Oh, wait. Mimikyu test. Here we go. Mimikyu. I'm a ghost fairy. And I don't know. Credilli. Interesting. So the first, so you never shield the first one. Like, what happens if I do shield the first one? And then I go busted form, but I'm debuffed. Henry, if you shield your hidden shield in defense state attack. Oh, interesting. So now I shield. How bulky am I? Would that have like knocked me out? Or was that a cap tie? What if I switch out? I probably don't keep my extra shield, or I don't get a new extra shield. And I stay in busted. But I'm only ever like one stage debuffed, right? It's not like I continue to get debuffed. It's only from the first time it uses an extra shield. Oh, damn. Live, ape. I don't live. I have no feel for like how much this will do. Sag. Gorg. That's fun. And nothing else changes when it's in busted form other than it loses one defense. What conclusion did you come to, Henry? Did you like feel like it was good or not really? It just struggles without like a bait move, right? Without a bait move is kind of tough for it. GG's Pyro. I just asked like 50 questions in that battle about Mimikyu. Yeah. Well, guys, the new update is live. So yeah, they kind of dropped it on us, and apparently we'll have Legacy Great League for the foreseeable future if you don't want to play in the new system. But the new system seems like it's here, and it may be here to stay. So we will see. Which means Aegislash. I don't know if I actually like Aegislash in GBL, but I have like a good one now, which is kind of exciting. Um, this is pretty weak to like Firo lead. What would pair well with these two? I guess there's the Grumps team. This is like the same as the Grumps team, except really weak to Charge a Bug, though. Triple animation team? You mean like Morpeko? What? Morpeko, Aegislash, and Mimikyu? Jocko. Two, three, four. One, two. I think we get there. I think I'm two away at most. Oh, so wait, let's see if that damage actually applies though, or will I regain that damage back? Because that was two. So you see how the health bar sits there and it comes back. Interesting. Wow. Mimikyu. That's probably fine. What was the lead? It was Tinkaton. This is kind of weird though. Um, do I just lose? Yeah, I just lose. Sag. Oh, I see the vision now. I see the vision now. I forgot about the Mimikyu's thing there. So I don't know if I should have done something different. Like maybe I could have immediately swapped Ape and that would have changed the outcome. I don't know. But no, it wouldn't have. Because I swap Ape right away. He goes Tinkaton. And then even if I double up on moves, it doesn't matter. Because the Mimikyu still has a shield. What the frick? Okay. So this thing is kind of a zero shield demon. What's the second move? Is it Thunder? Play rough. Are there any like specific Mimikyu spreads I need to be looking for? 6, 11, 13. I like did not process that for a sec. Because someone in chat said now it's like the hardest possible AG counter. And I'm like, what do you mean? My Shadow Ball just one shot. And then I'm like, oh, wait, that's the whole point of Mimikyu. Puffin Powered, Ryan, that blue pit. Welcome in, everybody. Sankeeler, Pokey Fam, River of Peace. Welcome in again. And on Gaga, thank you so much for the sub. Okay, I also need to look up for my own sanity. It's stat product. 1842, okay. It gives me some sense of how bulky it is. Well, that's a good question, Man in the Plan. Are we presuming that Mimikyu will stay banned for play Pokemon? And this might be interesting to some of you, but if we're going to run Mimikyu, I want to at least take a look at the ones I have real quick before I build one. So what I like to do in this situation is make a little matrix and compare them. So this one is 1, 7, 6. And then we have a 6, 11, 13. So not the best IVs. That one's ranked a lot higher. And if we do like, I'll do the play Pokemon meta because I feel like it's a little more relevant than just standard. What the frick? What am I looking at? What? Bro. Okay, apparently this one flips Primate. Why is that? Is there a break or bulk point? I've never seen a Pokemon with a record like this. What the heck? Maybe it's an HP thing? 106 to 104. So yeah, I guess this one can like take a Rage Fist. So you get, PvPoke is so good with these like new. So you get the auto shield, and then you actually shield. Wait, I'm confused. You get the auto shield, they shield you. Wait, what? You the auto shield and you still take a Rage Fist. Oh, I guess it's regular Primate. That's why. It's regular Primate. I'm like, how do we live that? We lose to Shadow Primate. But look how dominant the zeros and the twos are, because it looks like they probably don't even get to a third move. Yeah, you just Shadow Claw down, but you have to Shadow Claw down. Oh, no, you don't. Chobunov just came back to the game from a long hiatus and was kind of confused about everything, and I am just as confused as you right now, Chobunov. This is a new mechanic with Mimikyu. Now I have to check zeros and twos. Oh, God. I'm going to throw up. No. Okay, well, that's just like equally as crazy. Twos like isn't even that crazy because then you actually have fast attack pressure coming into play. All right, well. I guess I'll build the 6 attack one. And now what are we pairing with Mimikyu? This is your chance. This is your chance to get a shout out if the team does well and we make a YouTube video. Licky, licky. I mean, that's bold. That's pretty bold. For it. Are we just like going to try to gang up on opposing Mimikyu? Licky Azu. What did Jocko just have? What did I run into there? He had a Dusk Noir. So double Ghost with Mimikyu. What if I went similar with like Shadow Sableye? What was his lead? This is how bad my memory is sometimes in GBL. We've played one game today, and I can't remember the lead. Tinkaton. I don't hate that. Like a hard ABB line? We'll experiment around. What do I do against Diggersby? So someone chatted that, and now I kind of want to change because I don't like auto losing to Pokemon if they're like somewhat common. I don't know how common Diggersby is in this new Great League meta because we haven't really done much Great League since the last update. But I also don't like auto losing to Pokemon. Well, you know what? I actually take that back because I may regret saying this, but Tink isn't that terrible into Diggersby. He's at double. Hmm. Five. And he saved a Hydro. He lets it go. Interesting. Mm. So I get my free shield here, and then what does he do? Does he combo with the Empoleon? Maybe I should have committed to fast attacks. But he still has to throw here. Hmm. But I don't think I can Fairy Wind down, actually. It's a little sketch. Okay, hopefully we just get the Fairy Wind down. We live a move. Oh, wait. But no, that damage will repopulate because of DRE. So I have to throw. But I should live a Shadow Sneak, right? Dude, I'm like playing a whole new game. I live this. It's got like Swampert attack, right? It's a Shadow Sneak from a Swampert. Easy. Bruh. is everyone just going to be running Mimikyu now? Oh my gosh. Put in the correct Mimikyu. Oh, was that my single moved one? Oops. I didn't even notice. Chad, it's a good thing I have y'all here. What would I do without you guys? I would just be running my single move Mimikyu. Rad Ninja, what's up? What's up, Greg? Unova King says he transferred his Mimikyu. Ouch. You're gonna have to beg your sister. Hopefully she trades you it. I'm pretty generous with my trades. I've traded a friend a Pika Libre before. I'm not gonna do it again. No one. You better not ask me in chat. If you do, ban. Immediate ban. But I had a friend back in Wisconsin that really wanted a Pika Libre, so I gave them one. Yeah. I also was very happy to give my girlfriend the shiny excavator Pikachu. Ban J Hodge. He asked for the Pika Libre. Ban him. Here we go. Gastro. The Don. I feel like even if I Drain Punch, you think even if I Drain Punch, like Drill Peck still prevents me from getting to another move? So I just don't. Well, here's what I'm thinking now. If I get shields down, maybe that's best for Mimikyu. Ah, so close. I don't think I can shield this. Oh, even covered for the catch. Smart. Ah, pretty bad. Pretty bad here. What the heck? I thought that was a body slam. I'm like, did I? Oh! No, wait. I get it. Dude, it's like I'm playing a new game. Gosh dang it. This is so wild. Oh boy. This is like a science experiment. Jeez Louise. Unfortunately, Mr. Gastro's not in Gigaton Hammer range. He's still quite healthy. He's a healthy Mr. Don. See how much this does for science. I bet it does like close to half. Sag. Interesting. How do we do we think that plays out any better for me if I had gone for shields down against the Firo? If I go shields down against Firo, let's even give ourselves shields down, fairy wind down without taking the drill run. I don't know, maybe. Jags on the YouTube side said I should run Mimikyu, Morpeko, Ada Slash. Coconut Mauled said the same thing. Triple animation team. But someone else made a good point. If everyone's running Mimikyu, that is just miserable for Ada Slash. So I don't think we should probably be running Ada Slash, even though that was immediately what I wanted to run today because I wasn't thinking about. Personally, I didn't realize Mimikyu was going to be like actually good with this mechanic because its moveset is not the best, right? Shadow Sneak is now 50 energy. That's its cheapest charge attack. Wiggly. Bro, this will be an annoying loss if we lose this. It's probably a Gastrodon in the back, right? So do I just like put this all on Tink and hope that Tink can sweep because there's a Wigglytuff? The problem here is he wins CMP. Okay. All right. Farewell, Wiggles. Let's go. Who needs switch advantage? Maybe the Jocko team is better because you have more fast attack pressure with Dusk Noir. Because I think you can counter swap Dusk Noir into Talon and control that matchup. At least you can in like Shadow on Shadow. Because the Astonishes do so much. But maybe you can't do that against the regular. I don't know. Is Mimikyu only on... No, guys, this is the new system. This is like... The game itself is the new system. Oh, I think I know what you're asking. You're saying, like, can you use Mimikyu on the old system? I'm not sure. I'm sure someone in chat probably knows. You cannot. Okay. This is kind of dumb. Oh, wait, let me get this off first. Well, now I just like never shield Mimikyu here, right? And maybe double Mud Bomb will knock me out, but I think we're okay with that. Free shield. Oh, okay, not what we want to see. But now switch clock should be coming up. He shields this. I should live the first move, unless maybe it's Brick Break. The next Sucker Punch could potentially get me. Oh, Tink, you little beast. They also reveal Brick Break, which tells me they're most likely not on Trailblaze. Furret does live, because Bulldoze sucks. Switch timer should be up at this point. I'm okay with this. We let it go. We get a farm down with Sableye. So as of now, it knocks out because I still have that free shield debuff. I guess the scary thing here is Togue is still very healthy. But we just double up. We double up and we shield in case they're like a crazy person running Dazzling Gleam and yeah. Like, unlikely, right? It's going to be a Dazzling Gleam, but sometimes better safe than sorry. That's what they used to tell us in Dare class growing up. D, I won't do drugs. A, won't have an attitude. R, I will respect myself. E, I will educate me. Shout out to Dare. Positive set, bro. Meryl. Silly Goose Boy says it's still so buggy, missing fast moves. Charge moves don't trigger. So, from like a little bit of insight that I know, from what I've heard, like latency is a big factor with this new system where like your latency apparently will play more of an effect from what I've heard. Yeah, the Giannis trade. Obviously, I'm sad. Like it's the end of an era. 13 years of Giannis Antetokounmpo in Milwaukee. But I will say, the trade that they made is like, considering they kind of felt like they had to trade him now, it's kind of like the type of trade I wanted to see, you know? So against a Mimikyu, you kind of want to just throw immediately, right? Because then you get its free shield. Oof, that's not great. But at least we lure this out. Hmm. Force him to Mooney B here, I guess, since we know Rock Slide won't be enough. He probably goes for the Moon Blast. He doesn't. Mantine. I didn't really count on um carving, but we know he definitely has a move. And now what I've noticed is in the old system, this would always be a one-turn swap. However, look, I get the 0-turn swap in this new system. I get a 0-turn swap. Okay, so he just farms me down with Bink. He's got a ton of energy. What do we do here? Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I shield this, so I don't debuff myself yet. Okay. Carbink's gonna get to 2 moves. So I think I shield. I still have my free shield, and then it comes down to a farm down. I don't think I'm ever gonna get to 3 Shadow Sneaks. I get my free shield here, but now I'm debuffed, and I think the rock throws are gonna be too much. Tie. Mimikyu is so confusing, dude. It's so confusing. I I don't think it was at 1 HP. I did consciously think maybe if it gets to 1 HP, I could go for the KO through the shield, but that didn't look like 1 HP to me in that moment, so that's why I didn't throw the Shadow Sneak. Yo, what's up, Force of Nader? Welcome in. Did we just play recently in the Go Battle League? If we did, GG's. Unova King, welcome in. Corsola Tinkaton Shadow A slash has been working amazing for me. A slash underrated. I can see that, yeah. A slash, I feel like went a little bit under the radar, right? With the drill run update. Oh, I got you. Of course, of course. Yeah, GG's to you as well, man. I didn't really talk much about my NAIC performance, like tournament wise, on my stream. I think I did briefly. Where I said I wasn't overly excited with how I did. I wasn't necessarily like too upset with how I did. I just kind of was like all right with how I did. I got top 32, which at NAIC, like you can't really be, too disappointed in that, right? Day 2, top 32 out of like 500 something registered, but there's more like 437 actual participants. And I felt like I played well except for my winners finals against J-Jan. It was a combination of him playing really well and me just playing extremely sloppy, I think. And I just got really outplayed that game, so. Elindius Bernardo here. He's a little bit crazy. So there's a chance he lets this go. Okay. I'd imagine he shields. I feel like this will always be a weather ball. Maybe I shield this one since now I'm debuffed one stage. Comes in with his own Mimikyu. Nice. We double up. We get this off, but it's basically just Tinkaton and the zeros against whatever he has in back. Yeah, very smart. Against a player like Bernardo, I should probably wait there. It's just too obvious for him. I think against a lot of players, that would have been like a good time to catch since they were at 6 hexes and that was proper timing. Um, but against a player of Bernardo's caliber, I think I need to like wait until he absolutely has to throw, or at least closer to that point, because he's unlikely going to fall for that catch. But yes, as Carmander says, we had a really good time at NAIC. What IVs do I have on my Mimikyu? Good lead. We just built it. We just built it. It has like 6, 11, 13 or something like that. Nothing crazy. He's at 7 rollouts, I believe. Ooh, you know what I might do here? I might be a little cheeky. I saved the Gigaton Hammer, and then I CMP him on the Shadow Ball here while buffing myself. His own Tinkaton comes in, however, which is not great for us. Okay, it's a big shield. I don't like this situation. I'm thinking I let this go. Oh, smart. I forgot about that possibility. He's definitely a little bit healthier than me. In terms of like after this foul play, I think he'll be healthier than I would like. GG. I guess I needed to. I forgot I still have a shield. Dang. We win. Guys, this is fun. I have like never felt so unsure about these games than playing Mimikyu. I'm like forgetting when I have shields. This is so crazy. Also, Mimikyu, welcome in, man. Good to see you. Welcome in on the YouTube side. Tony, hello. David is not enjoying the new system. Hexagon says, I think it's a matter of time until you adapt, but for me, it's truly terrible. I'm sorry to hear that the system isn't working well at all for you. As you're seeing so far for us, like it doesn't appear like we're having too many issues. But I think especially depending on like where you are based, location wise, that seems to be affecting a lot of people. Where I know like Australia, a lot of people, it works pretty terrible for them. Okay. How did that happen? Okay. I jinxed myself. Shadow Gator somehow stole 2 turns from us. Man, it almost looks like he has some sort of bulk point where I don't think I even get this farm down. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, he lets it go. Altaria come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tried to catch, was unsuccessful. I should have done 6. I did 5 and then I like waited. That was dumb. I was off on my counts there. For some reason I was thinking it was slightly less turns than it's 13 turns the first sky attack, 13 12. But I caught as if I was trying to catch on 12. Oh wow. Okay. He lets me get this off. Well, now he almost certainly shields. The problem is we don't know what the third mon is. I think I shield this, so I'm not debuffed already. Remember, Shadow Sneak did get reworked, so it hits a little bit harder now. They Stone Edge at 7 for the auto shield. So they're at 1, and it's 6 to get there. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice patience. And unfortunately, Shadow Sneak's not quite enough here to knock out Claude, so he's got us. Had to try. But a couple of games where our opponents are just very patient in those situations. So credit to them. We're at a pretty high elo, so these are good players. And credit to them. The leaderboard came out, right? I wonder if I'm reasonably high. Yeah, we're in the top 100. We're number 84 as of today, so top 100 on the leaderboard. What website do you see leaderboards on? I can copy paste it. I usually just Google GBL leaderboard, and it's the first thing that comes up. Underdog says, wouldn't Play Rough have KO'd? Clodsire's poison typing has it resist Play Rough, so it would have done less damage than the Shadow Sneak. The reason I'm foul playing here is I used to fall in love a little too much with going for Drain Punch in this matchup, but actually, like, as you see, foul play nearly 2 shots. Oh. Okay. I thought he would Shadow Ball there, so that's why I threw on alignment. But foul play does more damage than the Drain Punch, and if, like, Shadow Ball's going to knock you out anyway, there's not a whole lot of reason to really go for the Drain Punches. I like this calming little country music we got going. I kind of lost track. Hopefully this is just a body slam, but I'm not really sure. Okay. Two. I still kind of forgot if Quag did only 4 before or if it did 5. Yikes. That's not good. He might cover for the catch and go for a drill run here anyway, but he doesn't. Hold up. Wait. I still have my free shield. Mimikyu. Do the impossible. Oh my god. That was kind of nasty. I thought we were cooked. What the heck, dude? That's like the power of Mimikyu. Now, granted, I got a little bit lucky because I think the opponent could have just thrown Drill Run to cover for the catch and there was like no lose condition. But if I want to pat myself on the back, I found the win condition of catching a Drill Peck. Holy guacamole. What do we think, guys? Do we want to change it up? Any other team recommendations or Mimikyu team recommendations? Chateau Grief, thank you for the follow. Driftmaster says this new system is still broken. What about Canine Mimikyu Diggersby? You know, if I don't think about it, it sounds kind of fun. Um, Probably Mudshot on Diggersby, I assume. Are we just kind of pretending Altaria doesn't exist? Maybe we should change Dig into something else, like Licky. Because I don't really want to auto lose to Altaria lead. What's up, Mr. Homeslice? So far so good. We did have one game. I guess I should have like made a report, right? We had one game just recently where I led Tink into something. He swapped into Shadow Gator, and he somehow got to the Hydro Cannon before I got to the Bulldoze. So that was pretty bad. But before that, it was functioning pretty smoothly. Mr. Licky. On the off chance he's running Earthquake. Okay. We'll catch Body Slam here. I guess one thing you have to be really cognizant of with Mimikyu is like catching moves, right? Like you don't really want to catch on Mimikyu, which adds another element to it. He's at 8. He shields the Shadow Ball. That looked kind of funky. He's at 9, so I know I could theoretically throw my Body Slam immediately. However, if he's going to dump his energy first, yeah, I'd almost rather have that. So that's why we're not going to throw immediately. He's at 6. He has doubled up, which is not great. I think we shield. Save our extra shield. I think I let this go. I think he's only at Shadow Ball. So I think I get a... oh, yeah. Wait. Oh, but now he just goes for the body slam. This is where it gets you into trouble. Yeah, that's where it gets you into trouble. Shoot. And I guess I should throw instantly there. We still have our extra shield. Wait. Oh, had he not? Um. Yeah, the problem we face here is there's still too much health on the Gator, or I'm not going to survive the Shadow Claws from both Pokemon. So, like, we land this, but the problem is the Gator is a little bit healthier than our Mimikyu. GG. Man, Mimikyu is like so good, but also a little bit confusing, right? Because it feels like there was probably something I could have done there differently, but I'm not sure what exactly it was. Maybe like do I shield my canine there? I guess I shield my canine there. And then I'm shieldless, but I still have the extra shield on Mimikyu. That was probably what I needed to do. Should have used Diggersby. I mean, okay. This is why I kind of liked the idea of canine lead. Because when you throw really quick at a Mimikyu, they don't want to use their extra shield. So yeah, you kind of force them to start shielding early. Shadow Sneak counts are 7, then always 6. So he's at 9. So he's at 2. Catch a Shadow Sneak. Yo, that did more than I thought it would do. Empoleon. Hello, my friend. He's at 7. He is 1 off. He's at 2. All right, here's what I'm thinking. I think I come in canine. Shield here. We have our extra Mimikyu shield. His Mimikyu is dry. It's 6 away. Ah. No. I lose. Because he just gets the 2 Shadow Balls. And I can't catch a Body Slam on a Mimikyu, because that doesn't work. That's annoying. Screw it. I don't care anymore. Submarine. Joe Zebo, welcome in. Oh, it's waterfall. That caught me off guard. I was like, oh, it's shadow. And then, oh, it's waterfall. He drill pecks. I think I use my extra shield here, right? I never shield this because he's probably. Oh, well, that works out great. I do kind of lock myself, though. I'm going to throw here to get off a move before he can throw a move, even though it's not ideal. Okay. Pretty sure Tinkaton is dry. We've got a lot of energy, but not a lot of health. Oh my god. It's Volt Switch. Oh, he goes for the extra because he doesn't want to CMP me. Smart. I used my extra shield, right? Or did I? I don't remember. I don't remember if I used my extra shield or not. I did. Well, he has to throw here. Oh, I have a move. What am I doing? Bro, Mimikyu, like, I don't know if you guys agree with me if you've been running it or testing it, but it adds like a whole nother layer to the game. It's like a whole nother thing to keep track of. You have to keep track of whether you've used your Mimikyu shield. Is there like a proper terminology for it? I guess that's the main thing. Oh, you can tell by how it looks. It changes. Interesting. It goes like its head leans over, right? Right. Oh, interesting. Akali's first time chatter. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but what would go with Mimikyu and Aegislash? I'm a big Aegislash enjoyer. We've been saying, with Mimikyu everywhere right now, it's a pretty terrible matchup for Aegislash, right? Because you're always going to have that extra shield for the most part. So Aegislash, I wanted to run it myself today, And after one game, we had shields down, and I'm like, I win against pretty much anything, but it was a Mimikyu, and then Mimikyu always has that extra shield. So, Aegislash does seem tough to run right now. That being said, you would probably want something for like Furret. Giatina. 5 to drill run every time now. Mimikyu just got back into Pogo after like a year away. What's Competitive Cup? Oh, it's a little tough to explain, but PvP was basically reworked onto a new system, which is what I'm playing on now. They have now implemented that new system into all the different leagues. Competitive Cup is the legacy system, which you have the option to play. Mostly for people like me that play in tournaments and stuff, so they can still practice for because they do still plan on doing the legacy system for the World Championships, which are in August. We kept a little energy. I think I have 6 on my Ninetales. He's at 3 here. He'll be on his 2 cycle after this body slam. So he's 1 away from the next body slam after this one. Throw this because it does a little bit more damage on the CMP. Hopefully our energy is useful against the back Pokemon here. It is. 2. And we're not even in Bulldoze range. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think here we simply force him to expend energy on Diggersby. And that way, Mimikyu keeps its extra shield. I'm just going to keep calling it extra shield, guys. Oh, even undercharged it. So it's a good thing I swapped there. Mimikyu's disguise is busted. You are busted, Mimikyu. You are busted, little buddy. Welcome to Blue. Rise. I came back to GBL after a few months. Can you give any advice on how to handle the new mechanic? That's a great question. Welcome to Blue. It's going to feel a little bit different. One thing you'll notice visually is the health bar is now you'll see damage applying at times, and then it'll snap back. That damage, that health will almost replenish. Because what they did is they made DRE consistent. Now, a lot of you guys will immediately know what I mean by that. But what I mean by that is the damage registration error for a long time was intended to work a certain way, but it just really never did work that way, or at least didn't work that way consistently. The common example would be if I am one bubble away from a play rough on my Azumarill, I'm one bubble away, but I'm really low, and they have a Primeape, or let's just say a counter Annihilate, since we know counter does like more damage, right? And they knock me out in 2 counters. Normally, the way it always worked on Legacy was normally you don't get off that play rough. The second counter damage will apply before you do 1 bubble and throw the move, because it's 3 turns against 4 turns and it takes 1 turn for that charge attack to happen. On this new system, which they've reworked, DRE no longer exists in that sense. It's now consistently, it happens. So it's no longer an error. That's just how it works now. So now on this new system, Azumarill will always get off that play rough. The 1 bubble play rough will always take precedent over the 2 counters. So that's the biggest difference. And if there's other stuff I think I'm missing, any commenters, feel free to chime in. Like are there other, because there are other sort of ripple effects of that also change the game. Chipper, what's happening is Mimikyu is here. 5. Six. He's at the second drill run here. Gives me the Ember down. I don't imagine Kazim will throw immediately here, but I'm just going to play it safe and make sure I get off both my weather balls. Whoa. He lets me get off another one? Kazim. Okay. That's the same exact team we just saw, no? Same team 2 times in a row? 3-2. Amerikiwi says, makes Razor Leaf Pokemon worse. Well, Razor Leaf got nerfed a long time ago. Like, I don't think people really run Razor Leaf anymore. I think our record today is something like this. YouTube chat is funny. Desmond on YouTube chat asks, is this new system better or worse than the old system? It really depends who you ask. It does seem like there are still more bugs and fixes that need to be fixed. And for that reason, some people would say it's a lot worse. But I think I think it has the potential to be better, right? Potential to be better. Giatina was running the same team as Kazim. Probably just a coincidence. Yeah, for sure. Also, welcome in, Axon. That's kind of what I was saying, even when it first rolled out. And for those that are unaware, um, they rolled this out, right? They did a whole interlude season where the goal was to then roll out this new system, and there was a lot of bugs. It was if I was being critical, right, you could say it was borderline unplayable, um, with the amount of like inconsistencies and bugs. Um, and they've been taking advice and having a lot of play testers from the community to try and their best to improve it. It's certainly not still perfect, right? We've seen a few wacky things ourselves so far, but it's been solid. And it's going to vary person to person's experience. 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Ten. Uh-oh. Him saving the Hydra is pretty bad for us. But how will this play out? We both have the Mimikyu. I'm one ahead. I almost like don't want to knock it out because I might just be giving him farm, but we'll see what happens. Um, because of the DRE, like you're never gonna transfer that. You're always gonna get it off. And I might lose here unless I can catch. Because I just need. I don't know what I should have done there. If I should have like swapped Diggersby instead. But let's see if Energy Ball. It's not gonna two shot us. The problem is I need too many fire punches here. I need like 4. 5. An Energy Ball, 45 energy now. And grow a wow flower. Oh, this song's a little bit vulgar. Sorry. Might have to change this. 3, 2. Oh, that one's not much better. Not good, chat. Not good. I don't even get there. I just get farmed down. I don't get farmed down. I had a win con. I could have caught. No. Oh. No, it wouldn't have mattered because he was doubled up and he wins CMP. Never mind. Dang. Always feels bad when you feel like, I don't know. Because, like, I don't know if swapping Diggersby really changes anything there because he's going to stay in. And it's kind of the same result as long as he's able to save the Hydro for the Ninetales. It's the same exact thing. But when I have like 3 Pokemon against 2 Pokemon, it feels like you should be in a good spot, but kind of a weird one there. I guess maybe the only thing I could have done there would have been swap Diggersby and hope he utilizes the Hydro Cannon on the Diggersby and save my Ninetales. That was probably the only thing I could have done there realistically. Because even in the end game, the catch didn't matter. Peter Rushworth. I'm just seeing Mimikyu in action for the first time today. Yeah, we are. We're having some fun with it. We've had some crazy wins with it. We've had some games where it gets lined up against Licky Licky and it's not very fun. Because they could just go straight body slam and it's like, it's a very awkward situation, right? Because you don't want to shield a body slam, but then it uses your auto shield. You go to class, Bueller. He's doubled up on Weather Ball. Okay, Hello is the Martian. Space Jam Jordans. Like I'm running from the cops. Hop up in my car and drove my chauffeur to the tops. But what should I scream for? This is my theme park. He's at 4? Let the king talk, check the price and pay attention. Lil Wayne, that's what they gotta say and mention. He's at 5? 6? Jumpluff exits with 6. He shields again. Whoa. Mason. Ah. Back in stadiums, as Shady spits his flow. Nuts they go. Did you see that weird visual? Oh, boy. And this is the annoying part of Mimikyu is if I use my no shield early, then I'm debuffed for the remainder of the game. I think I have to shield this. Right? Wait, I'm confused. Why don't people just immediately go for bulldoze there? What am I missing? Please, Mimikyu. For the fans. For Rihanna. For Axon. Yes. Okay. I don't want to be rude to Mason, but I'm curious if that was his first game of the day. And he hasn't played against Mimikyu yet. Because in the end game especially, there's no reason to throw the acrobatics, right? Like you always go energy ball because I have no shield, so I have to use my auto shield. Shadow Dust Noir can one shield farm down Mimikyu. That must be why Jocko Loco was running Shadow Dust Noir, or at least one reason why. You know, Mason and I have been getting into champions a little bit. It's not good, guys. It's not good. I'm at Ultra Ball rank 1, which is like one off Master Ball tier. Because my girlfriend told me that Champions came out on mobile, and I downloaded it, and it hasn't been good. It's been too much time. I keep playing it before I go to bed at night. It's not a good habit. Our one-turn fast move still a mess on the system? We still have another set after this set, I believe, so we can test it out. We can test it out. We have started to hit the ELO Q time ranks. What's up, Spellbringer, by the way? Welcome in. We're testing out some different Mimikyu teams. Zomsky says, don't think so. Homeslice Henry played Kingdra earlier. Couldn't notice anything special. Are you saying that like in a good way, Zomsky? In a good way where like one turn fast attack seemed like they were functioning fine? And Mo says Malamar was mostly fine except one game I missed a ton of turns. Got you. One turn felt good. Okay. Small sample size, but that's good to hear at least. Peter Rushworth says, I can't really get into it, but 10 years into Pogo, maybe that's why. Are you talking about like PvP in general, Peter? Don't love this. If I was one turn ahead, this would be phenomenal. This would be cinema, as some of my young friends say. Everything is cinema. Everything good, at least. But here's, if I'm being a contrarian, oh, see, they tried to call it. They tried to call it. Come walk in my shoes and say, if I really want to, got my mind on my money and I'm not going away. 7, 8. He doubles up on Aquatail. I could have done one more, but I feel like that became a pretty obvious for alligator catch. Whoa, what's up with these cameras? Whoa, no, game. Oh, he top lefted. I was freaking out for a sec. I'm like, what's happening? That was so weird. The camera swung a few times. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was cinematic. Oh, with the cinema discussion, I was gonna say, like, I'm not being a hater, by the way, but like, who in the chat actually goes to the cinema these days? And I was someone that was like my favorite thing growing up, was go to the movie theater. It's been like probably 2 years since I've been to the movies. We should restart that. All right, the annoying thing here is Diggersby's probably not going to have much play in the back. Um, 5, 6, 7. 20% skill, 80% fear. Like, I'm probably going to get punished by something here is the issue. That's pretty bad. Okay, Ice Punch. Ice Punch is good in a way. Oh, nice. He's dry after this. Corsola's at 1. Ooh. Nobody really knows why he works so hard. It seems like he's never got time because he writes every note. He writes every line. I'm seeing him at work when that light goes on in his mind. It's like they don't know. I think we're okay though. I think we're okay. Because I still have my shield. The only way I lose is if I get charmed down before I get to a play rough. I don't think he can get to 2 moves. Yeah, nice. Mimikyu. Mimikyu, like, it reminds me, I know this is weird, but it reminds me of like Shroomish in a way. Like the front part of it. Oh, wow. I started this whole movie theater conversation and then the game started. I need to catch up. Lord says he remembers something, he doesn't want to ruin the mood. Or are you going to say something about Giannis, Lord? I know, it's sad. Dez went to the movie Sunday. What did you watch, Dez? What'd you go see? Was it PG 13? Lord, I did go to the movie theater twice last year. That's fun. I see AJ has a message. AJ, I'm going to come back to your message. Oh, this is pretty bad. Yo, I'm lagging. I'm lagging game. I think I was lagging. I really want to call a twister here. No. Guys, why did you let me do that? Guys. You guys can't let me make that call. You guys have to coach me. Guys, you guys got to be in the chat. Rise, you cannot afford to call a twister there. Because what if it's a water pulse? Then the game's just over on the spot. Not to blame you guys. Ow. This is looking pretty bad. Let's me get this off at least. Oh boy, what am I doing? Oh, it doesn't even knock out. Brutal. And now with Mimikyu, it's like I shield this, so I'm not debuffed? I don't know. Dang. Diggersby was so good in the back. But Mantine just kind of core breaks us. Yeah, that Mantine is so healthy still. He catches this. And a water pulse is probably about enough to knock us out. And he still has the shield. Sag. Well played. We are pretty soft to Mantine, but that's all right. And, you know, to be fair, like, if I shield that water pulse, I could probably make that uncomfortable for Mantine. So I tried to be risky, you know. Sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. You've got to risk it for the biscuit. I think we have one final set, guys. Do we want to keep running with this, or do you guys want to see us pair? Let's keep the Mimikyu theme. Yeah, Gabriel, it's pretty exciting. Do you want me to pair it with anything else? Axon, that's the third time this has been suggested. Mimi, AG, Morpeko. I do not like this idea. We're seeing Mimikyu a lot, and Slash is just awful against Mimikyu. How am I supposed to beat that? Froggo, because Mimikyu is like, it's basically a sim hero because it's just up a shield all the time. More Pekos. Bruh. Oh, God. What order do I put them in? This seems like a terrible idea. Also, if Mimikyu's everywhere, like, I guess Altaria is kind of gone. Test Ultra League Mimi for final set? Ooh. That's an idea. Is it ranked number 1 in Ultra League too? Probably. Oh, yeah. And it's over 2 points ahead of Licky Licky. Um, I don't like that team, guys. I don't think that's going to go well. Someone else can do that content. We could try Ultra League Mimi, but I'm worried about queue times. I don't know if we'll find people. What are Mimikyu's like IVs like? Oh, if it takes a lot of XLs, it's a level 50. I probably don't have the XLs, yeah. Guys, who thought I would have the XLs for an Ultra League Mimikyu? Get out of here. Ban. Ban them. Des says Licky G-Fisk Mimikyu. My bad for believing in you. You know what? No, thank you. I'm actually flattered. That's a compliment. Remind me, was Mimikyu just like spawning in the wild? Was it egg hatch? Because I have a handful of them, but I'm forgetting like how we did acquire them. It was wild, but it was like rare spawns, right? Oh, it was everywhere. It was a spotlight hour. Whoa, what? Huh. I wonder if I was busy with something. Had some games with Mimi, Electrode, Shadow Ape. That does sound like a fun team. Maybe I'll copy the Jocko Loco team for the last set. Fun stream today, guys. We've had a couple of laggy starts to games, but I would say only like 2 times that that's happened, and otherwise it has functioned pretty smoothly for me today, so that's a big positive. We have one final set. Swag, you have 405 XLs. That's pretty lit. That's pretty crazy. Honestly, I would invest too much into something that will probably get nerfed soon. Yeah, considering it's number 1 in both leagues, I wouldn't be surprised if they do nerf it somehow. Maybe they like re-nerf Shadow Sneak. Oh, it was during Orlando. Well, if it was a spotlight hour, I probably wasn't there for the spotlight hour. I got a small circle. I'm not with different crews. Imagine the video views. Yeah. I'll probably make a video after this stream, honestly. Pidgeot. Just tell my girl or tell a friend that it's time to go. Do we think they're on Heatwave? Okay, I'm going to naively hope that if it's Heatwave, I still get to my Gigaton Hammer. Nice. That's a mistake. I really need to get that shield off him, because now I'm just in a really bad spot. Oh, boy. If I got that shield off him, it's a lot less bad. This is so bad. We get our free shield here. He probably has his own Mimikyu in the back. Bro. Did you see the lag there? Like, I think it was just visual lag, but to me, it looked like he was waiting. So I didn't throw immediately. We just kind of lose here. It's a very dominant win for our opponent, but had I just shielded that heat wave, it could have been a different game. Sag. Tell me how you love it. You know you wrap the top and all the heavens right above it. We own. This is even weaker to Ufisk, though. Sloth Bowling says, I'm a blank. Sorry, but this is embarrassingly bad. Sloth, are you Did you come in YouTube chat just to say that I'm really bad at the game? Bro, not all of us can be as good as Sloth Bowling 1130. Some of us are learning and trying to have some fun, okay? Bro, okay, this is a snipe. I don't think the Jocko Loco team's the sauce, guys. Oh, I live. That's good. One thing with DRE now being consistent is I could have done one Astonish there, and I would have gotten extra Astonish worth of damage. So that's actually like kind of a gameplay adjustment to make. Bruh. This is like if you... Oh my god. I don't necessarily think it's a snipe, but like if you were to snipe, this is like the line you would run to snipe my team. No! Okay. I know I didn't throw it. This has turned into a 50-50. Oh no, he clears his debuff very smart. And now I think he barely lives the play rough as he doubles up on moves. Wow. Okay, I mean, I'm no sloth bowling, right? I'm no sloth bowling, but considering that was like literally the worst case scenario line, I made that pretty close. Okay. I might abandon this this double ghost ABB. Yeah, that was a pretty sketch team, wasn't it? But I mean, people do like their hard ABB. Dez wants me to run Licky, G-Fisk, Mimikyu, bruh. I'm just like so weak to fighting. One Pangoro and my life is over. Okay, guys, wait, we need to pause. Sloth Bowling has clarified. Bro, I'm literally talking about, not talking about you, I'm talking about the new GBL system. Sloth Bowling, my apologies. I hope you can forgive me. I misinterpreted. I looked in between games after I got dominated, and I thought you were making fun of me. Tim G, I will say I think the biggest weakness of Mimikyu is that when it's disguised up, you never have to send a big move into it. Any charge move is productive versus with disguise up. Des says if I lose, I'll give a gift sub. Okay, you know what? We've got 3 games left. Screw it. What order do you want, Des? Where's the G-Fisk? Where's the Licky? Who's in the lead? This is a win-win situation. I pick. I mean, I guess I'll lead the Mimikyu, so at least I'm like, I have like an ABB thing going. Des, if we see a Pangoro, it's a snipe. There's no other explanation. Scout says, Axon, please make a team that beats the blank out of Mimikyu, please. Oh, for Ultra League. 4. We create a desync in the switch timer, I guess, but not a great lead. Grumps. The rough thing about Mimikyu, though, as we've discussed, is like, I can't catch. A catch doesn't work. He doesn't throw. We just want to make sure we get this off. Oh, that does a lot. Wow. The thing is, he has a move anyway on Grumps. So I think I just sack it. We definitely let this go. Grumps took the Shadow Ball, so it's really low, but has a move loaded. Getting this off is kind of good. This is so tough with the fact that he has the DP loaded, you know? Wait, what? I'll take it. Someone's gonna have to explain to me the energy ball. Sometimes, like, I know what maybe they're thinking. Was he like, did he just like galaxy brain himself where he's like, he's gonna shield the weather ball, so I'm gonna go for energy ball to get the debuff chance? But like, bro, you need two weather balls anyway. No, he ended up showing the weather ball. Gordon, this team was recommended to us by Dez. He bribed us to run it. What ended up happening with the Giannis trade? So I don't like getting too deep into basketball just because, like, I know there's only a percentage of people that care about it. But basically, guys, the team that I root for, the Milwaukee Bucks, our star player of 13 years, Giannis Antetokounmpo, there's been trade talks with him for the last several seasons, it seems like. And as of last night, he was officially traded to the Miami Heat, which is like the end of an era, so it's pretty sad. Giannis, two-time NBA MVP, NBA Finals MVP champion. He was traded to the Miami Heat for Tyler Hero, who I actually played against in high school, by the way. He's from Milwaukee area. He's from Whitnall High School. Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Jaime Jaquez Jr., a young European player that I am not familiar with, and then a bunch of draft picks, but mostly like later draft picks. One draft pick is actually tonight. Oh, Dez, we're weak to Malamar. I'm actually going to swap Fisk. I know this is kind of crazy. Oh, did I catch a foul play? I might have. Nice catch. See, like, if they're staying in that long without letting, if they're not going to let me throw before a superpower, right? So that's just kind of an obvious catch I need to be able to predict there. That's a pretty bad immediate earthquake by me. That Malamar has a million energy. Oh, interesting. Does little Pipsqueak here still run parabolic as preferred, or is it going to be on like discharge? Catch a move here. I give up switch in the process, which is not ideal, but I save Licky one away, which I feel like could be useful. It's just going to be awkward on how we use our shields here. Let's it go. Catch a discharge. DRE? Oh, I didn't live the Thunder Shock. No. I thought I would live that Thunder Shock. Wow. If I lived that Thunder Shock, I would have won. That's so sad. Wait. No. No, dude. No, we didn't deserve to win that. Oh, no, dude. Did they forget? Did they forget? We have at least 2 wins today just because people didn't know the Mimikyu mechanic. That trainer is DMing Niantic right now. I literally had Rise to Occasion, Dead to Rights, and then his shield. The game gave him an extra shield. This is kind of like how I feel playing Champions. Okay, wait. No. Someone needs to explain to me how Sucker Punch works in Champions. Why is King Gambit Sucker Punch like one-shotting my Pokemon? I understand it gets this like priority thing where it takes priority over everything else if you're going for a priority move. But why is Sucker Punch like one shot? I looked it up and it's like 70 base power. No, the third shield does not reset when you switch. I double shielded my Mimikyu and then I caught a discharge on Licky. So I still had my third shield. Yeah, I don't get Sucker Punch in the main series game. Maybe King Gambit's just like crazy attack weighted. But it's just like neutrally one-shotting things with Sucker Punch. And I'm like, what the heck is this? I think we have one more battle today, guys. It's been a fun stream. Thanks for hanging out. Oh. King Gambit gets extra. Doesn't Basque Legion have the same thing, right? With last, what's it called? Last something? Not last resort, but Executor. Here we go. Last respects. Yes. Thank you. Seeking. Does Drill Run just straight up two-shot me? Oh, it doesn't. Catches on Kingdra. Saves a lot of energy on Mr. King. Lets me get this off. He's making me look silly. He's embarrassing me in front of my chat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Caught a body slam. Oh, DRE. What was the lead? It was Sea King. He's at 3. 4. Let's it go. Um, okay. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, now here you're probably wondering, why are you shielding Rise? He's going to bait Swift, but even if he does that, okay, great. These ideas are nightmares to white parents whose worst fear is a child with dyed hair and who likes earrings. Now, this game's going to come down to whether I'm in drill run range, I believe. I don't think Body Slam was enough. That's why I went for the third rollout. But I think I had to maximize that rollout damage to give myself a chance there. GG. That was a good game, honestly. We pulled off a lot of plays. He made that nice shadow ball catch, and I feel like I made a lot of plays that really kept me in that game. And even in the end game, if I had a better track of the Kingdra energy, I might have been able to win that. Because I maybe could have overfarmed more on my Mimikyu, but I remember I did 3. So, like, if he was completely dry, I could have done a few more. I could have done at least, like, 2 more. If I caught, could have won. What do you mean? I made, like, 3 catches that game. And if I caught on Licky, that wouldn't have mattered unless he, like, did an unnecessary undercharge and had to throw again. Anyway, it was a good effort. Chat, you guys have been stellar today. You've been superstars. You are what you say you are, a superstar. And Dez, a man of his word, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Lauren. That's it for today, folks. I'll send you guys to Axon. He just went live. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day or night. NBA draft is going on. I'll probably turn that on. And yeah, go say hi to Axon. I presume he's probably running some Mimikyu. And I will see you guys Later. Fun stream today. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Carmander. Bye-bye.